was very aggressive, I'm so sorry. What an introduction. But anyway, welcome to my channel. I'm new here. So I thought, what better way of introducing myself here on booktube than telling you all of my books that I wish I could gatekeep, but I'm not going to. In other words, my 6-star reads, my god tier books, my infinity star reads, the books that live in my head rent free. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off strong, we have my #1 series ever, Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Now, I'm showing The Long Way Home because this is my favourite book in the series overall, and if you've read the series, you get it, okay? But this book has my entire heart, but then the whole series has my entire heart. I will forever be rereading these books, and the audiobooks, absolutely immaculate. I've never loved an audiobook so much. I do need to reread them again, but this time annotate them because I know they're going to be filled to the brim with tabs. So that needs to be done immediately. And if it wasn't obvious, you can see the Magnolia Parks shrine. Magnolia Parks is my whole personality at this point, and I'm not really sorry about it. Following on from that, we had a new edition, which is The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. Again, absolutely immaculate, and to all you Magnolia Parks girlies, don't sleep on this book. It's absolutely amazing. Obviously 6 stars, it's the name of the video, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but it's fun to know. The cover is stunning, but what I was going to say, this is a halo of pennies, and our MMC is called Sam Penny. Now, the end papers, absolutely stunning. I'm actually so obsessed. And then the back of the book as well, stunning. We love her. And while this will have you raging, really want you to fight some characters, if I'm being honest, just like Magnolia Parks, right? But while the Magnolia Parks relationship itself is toxic, this is as wholesome as it can come. The man that is Sam Penny, I'm actually obsessed with him. Julian Hates is my #2 book boyfriend, but Sam Penny is also, I'd say, #3, because he is that good. I'm obsessed with him. Moving on to my other soul series, we have Zodiac Academy. And if it wasn't clear by now, I clearly like collecting multiple editions of the same books, of my favourite books, because book buying and reading are 2 different hobbies, okay? And I actually can't get over how stunning this is. I'm so in love, and this was an investment. It's money well spent, okay? Now, obviously this is just book 1. The whole series is 6 stars, living in my head rent free. I will never get over it. Darius A. Crux is my #1 book boyfriend, and nothing will ever top him, okay? I'm reading Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac as we speak. Ryder, I'm obsessing. I just love it. And if you haven't read Zodiac Academy, do it. Yes, it's long and it's a commitment, but I swear to you, it will consume your life and you will absolutely fly through it. You will be like, what on earth took me so long to read the series? And then we have Binding and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. I have the special editions because why wouldn't I want these beauties on my shelf? My shelf is very overfilled at the moment, so I can't really display them very well. So I am in desperate need of shelves, but I don't know where I put them. I'm currently living at my mum's, so I'm just like, there's no space for more shelves. So, do you know, I'm just gonna have to slow down with the book buying. Binding. This is the front, the side, and the back. So obsessed. And then the keeping, the front, the side, and the back. Now, if you didn't know, this is the Eternal Embers Larry Reed's editions of these, and I'm so obsessed. It did hurt the bank. Because I am a UK girly, and these obviously were shipped from the US, so my bank didn't work for that, but I'm just a girl and it was worth every penny. Next on the list, we have Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I did not expect to love this as much as I did. Now, I do like the Chestnut Spring series, but I'm going to be so real, I don't understand the extent to its hype, because at the end of the day, I look like most of them are just your average romance books. I know that sounds bad. I just think they're a bit overhyped, okay? So I was like skeptical going into the Rose Hill series, and oh my god, this beats Chestnut Springs every time. Wild Love 4.5 stars, Wild Side 4.5 stars, but Wild Eyes 6 stars. This was absolutely beautiful. It literally had me sobbing. Listen to the audiobook. It literally has songs like actually produced. No, this was so good. Yeah, that's my like unpopular opinion, that Rose Hill beats Chestnut Springs, and I'm sorry about it, okay? I'm not sorry about it. That was a lie. And then we have The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. Now, I'm going to be so real right now. Once Upon a Broken Heart was not it, okay? I suffered through that book, okay? I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I've spoken to some people that agree with me. But if you are one of them people that didn't like Once Upon a Broken Heart, please trust the process, because this is now one of my all-time favourite books, and if I lost my memory tomorrow, I would love for this to be thrown in my face and forced to reread it for the first time again. It was so magical, whimsical. Jax, Evangeline, I am obsessed with them, and yeah, Jax is blonde, but guess what? In my head, I'm picturing him as tall, dark and handsome. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this absolutely amazing. And A Curse for True Love, whilst it's not this level of 6-star read, is still an amazing ending to the series. And then we have Gleam by Raven Kennedy, which is book 3 in the Plated Prisoner series. Oh my god, this series has been my latest obsession in terms of romantasy. It is dark, so please make sure to check your triggers. It starts off as a King Midas retelling, and then obviously the plot develops. It's a long series, okay? And they're thick. But oh my god, Rip, he is a man. I am obsessed with him. Again, he's been added to the iconic book boyfriend list at this point. He is amazing. And yeah, this book had me so stressed. Now, the most of the books in the series, they are 5-star reads, but this one, 6-star. This is my favourite. This beats ACTA. I'm sorry, okay, but it does. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I'm never getting over it. Like, yeah, it stressed me out a lot, but it was so worth it. Like, the last 100 pages, you girlies know, the last 100 pages of a fantasy book, done out. No, I loved it though, 6 stars. And then we have Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is one of the OG books that was a 6-star of mine. This was my favourite book for the longest time. Literally, look at the flop. I have 3 editions of this book. I have one, the UK edition, which is absolutely ugly, and then I was like, I need this, so I got it. And then now there's the cartoon edition, which I have the cartoon, because why wouldn't I collect multiple editions of my favourite book? We know by now, okay? Now, I did reread this in February of this year, and I don't know if I'd still feel the 6-star energy if I'd read it for the first time nowadays, but it's still a 6-star because the nostalgia, it feels like a warm hug, and it will always be a comfort read, and I'll always come back to it. Aww. Macy and Elliot are like the blueprint of second chance romances, and I love a second chance romance. And I did cry. You'll probably cry too. Like, it's not a 6-star read of mine if it didn't make me cry, let's be honest. On the theme of crying, I sobbed during this one, and that is A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. Now, this is one of them books that literally inspire you, which I know is a crazy thing to say because the couple's dynamic is so toxic, but look, it did. I loved it so much, and the characters feel so raw and real, and you fall in love so deeply with them despite their flaws. I actually cannot speak enough about this book. Now, one thing you'll notice is I'm not very good at explaining what the book's about, okay? It's why I just don't do it, because I'm not good at it, okay? I'm just not. I wish I was, but my memory is so atrocious. When I'm put on the spot, I'm like, I couldn't tell you what it's about. Do you know what I mean? So just, you're gonna have to just trust me, because yeah, you could be missing out on your next 6-star read. We have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. This was absolutely beautiful. Again, warm hug. So cute, so wholesome. the meet cute, and yeah, it's accidental pregnancy, but accidental pregnancy done right, okay? Now, the trope gets so much slack, and whilst I understand it, because I have read some books that have done it very poorly, okay, and I've not enjoyed it, but this is the exception. There are a couple other books where I've enjoyed the trope, but this is the number one that I would say try this, and if you still don't like the trope, then it's not for you, but this will change your mind. I loved it. I loved it so much. And then we have Renegades by Marissa Meyer, which is criminally underrated. I cannot yap about this with anyone because no one I talk to has read the book. And I'm like, I literally got the whole series for Bestie Abby for her birthday. So yeah, she will read it and then I can yap to someone about it finally, because this is everything. YA, superheroes, hidden identities. It was just amazing, and the ending to the whole series, jaw on the floor. And I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but we move. Just go and read it. I absolutely adored this series so much. Another underrated book, and that is Ghosted by J.M. Dalhauer. This was absolutely amazing. I actually listened to the audiobook because it's on the Audible Plus catalogue, and I needed the trophy because I loved it that much. So the trophy is here. She's floppy, and I have not known anyone not to like this book yet, but then that being said, I don't know many people that have read the book. But you're just gonna have to trust me. Just trust me, you will love it. It's everything. And yeah, it's on Kindle Unlimited as well. So if you don't like audiobooks, you can also read it on your Kindle. The fun artwork at the front, which obviously looks really random. That is like a naked guy, but it's one of Us's famous trope, second chance romance, as I said. MMC is like the equivalent of like a Marvel actor. So hence the comic style drawing. So if you like Marvel. Then we have Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, which yet again is another new edition. I am finding so many amazing books this year. Like, this could be my like best reading year yet. And again, I have got 2 editions of the same book. So this is my Waterstone signed edition, and this is the Works edition with the reversible dust jacket because it's stunning. And yeah, so I read this one, absolutely fell in love immediately. Again, a book that truly inspired me. Loved every second, had me sobbing, so I needed the Works edition. Lastly on the list, we have A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, because I would be lying if I didn't include this on the list. This was one of the first romancy books I read and absolutely loved. Of course it's 6 stars, and I had to include it, okay? This was everything. Now, if I was to read the series for the first time nowadays, I think A Court of Wings and Ruin would be my favourite, okay? But for nostalgia purposes, at the time when I read it, this is my favourite of the series, okay? I absolutely loved it. So yeah, those are all of the books that I wish I could gatekeep, but I won't. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe and let me know your God tier books in the comments. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time.